What's up everybody and welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make deep house track like Yotto part 1. Let's go! Okay guys, so first let's have a listen to the full track. Wow, that was fire, isn't it? So let's break it down step by step and see exactly what we have here. So for this part, this is only part 1, I'm going to show you the drums, the rhythm and the bass. So we're going to start with the rhythm. Rhythm starts the intro. Just the kick, no low end, because I've shortened it. Like that's the full kick. But shorten it, so no low end. Clap, but it's not one clap, it's 2 claps at the first time and then another clap at the second time. So this is the first one, that's another one, and that's another one. All together. Okay, this with the kick and hi-hat. That's the drums for this part, for the intro. And then we have this really cool clap. Sounds like this. And what is it in here? So both of these claps go to a group. This is how it sounds like without any process from the group. Really dry, a little bit boring. So what I did here, took 2 claps, made a really cool rhythm for the claps, ba bam bam ba bam, and then put it in a group. And the group has first is a compressor. I want to stick the 2 claps together to make it sound like one. And then EQ. Cut a little bit in the mids, and that's it, yeah, for the EQ. And then distortion, more distortion, and more. So 3 different distortions, and then a reverb, Valhalla room. I use a, it's kind of long reverb, yeah, almost 4 seconds, and then another reverb, longer, H reverb, one of the best reverbs out there. I really recommend it. Everyone you should check this out. That H reverb, this is super classic. And last but not least, low cut. By the way, before any of that inserts, low cut. This comes before, and that's it. And now for the intro. So, only kick and bass playing here. And kick, just simple kick. And bass. Check out the rhythm of the bass, which is pretty cool. I like it. I like it. It's not 1/8, it's not just long legato. It's kind of something I don't do usually. I think it's the first time I do it. And another layer is a hover bass, which if you're fans of me, you should know I use almost in every track and hover bass, because that adds a lot. So hover bass together with the main bass and the kick. Sounds good, that works. And now let's see how I made this bass. As you know, I use a lot of silent one, and this is really pretty simple bass, okay? Just saw wave, square wave, and distortion. Nothing here in part B. One oscillator saw wave, one oscillator square wave, and the distortion. Check it out. This is just the saw, -1 octave, and two voices of the square, same octave, with a little bit of the tune and distortion. This is without the distortion, and with pretty the same, but the square adds a lot here. Close, of course, the cutoff. Didn't do that much, but yeah. Oh, because right here it's close. Yeah. Just high cut, close it. And then hover bass. And the hover bass, all you need to do for hover bass is just maybe 1 or 2 oscillators of saw wave, and a lot of voices, a lot of detune and the distortion. That's basically it. So here I used only 1 oscillator. Sometimes I use 2 oscillators, like another saw wave, plus 1 octaves and the first one. Like this is -1, so it's gonna be 0, and then sometimes I do this, that also works. But here I didn't use. So just saw wave, a lot of voices, a lot of detune, distortion, guys, and that's it. So of course this hover bass has a lot of low end, so you should cut every one of the inserts. I think has an EQ in it. So check this out. This is how it comes at first. First thing is that low cut and high cut, and then EQ, low cut, and clean it up a little bit. Another EQ, kind of the same low cut, clean it up a little bit more, some distortions, adds a lot of extra harmonics. That works good, I like it. More EQ because we still have a lot of low ends, and a little bit of compression. More EQ. So when you listen to it alone by itself, that sounds boring, pretty dull, with not low end. We don't have that low end, but together with the main bass, check this out, that works really good. That pumps really good. So make sure when you check out stuff, how it sounds with the overall track and not just by itself, okay? So this is together with the main bass, and this is by itself. By itself sounds dull, sounds boring. Together with the main bass, sounds full, sounds big. Okay. So kick, bass, leads, atmospheres. Leads and atmospheres gonna be explained in the next part 2 and part 3. Make sure to check it out. And now we're gonna focus a bit more in the drums. So drums here and drums in the drop are the same. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so kick and claps. we've already explained it. Also that clap shot. Oh, by the way, guys, every sample of these samples and presets of the sleds, bass, atmospheres, everything, including the stems and presets, link is right here in the description. Make sure to grab your own copy of the stems and presets. Let's move on to the drums. So we've explained that kick, that clap shot, everything. Now next is the 1/8 hi-hat. Pretty simple, just regular hi-hat from the Zack sample pack. A little bit of EQ, sidechain. I want to make the first one, I don't want it to be at the same volume of the second one, so I use sidechain for this and a little bit of reverb and delay. Pretty simple hi-hat, nothing special. Another one is that also open hi-hat with reverb. This is dry, this is with the reverb. And another one which is offbeat. Also clean a little bit in the mids, add a little bit of reverb and delay. This is how it sounds like. And hi-hats all together. All of these 3 hi-hats go to a group called hats. Group has nothing in it. It is really important to have group for the order. And I just control the volume here, but I can do maybe a distortion, maybe sidechain off all together, maybe a really cool EQ, maybe a compressor in the group. So it's good to have it. Okay, so that's for now with the bass. And next we have some fast hi-hats. One goes to the left, one goes to the right, to have a really big and powerful stereo. And that one in the left has just sidechain, but each one of the hi-hat has different volume. As I told you before, I think like billion of times, that if you want to make people dance in the dance floor, you have to make changes with velocity and volume and play with delay and reverb and everything. So this is really important. I showed you it like 1,000 times. Each one of the hi-hat isn't at the same volume of the one before. So the first one is -12, second one is -7, third one is -3, fourth is -8, and then goes back again. Okay, this is for the left. And for the right, -13, -6, -4, and -6 again. If it was everything at the same volume, nah, no groove, that's gonna be boring, okay? If you wanna listen to it, how it sounds like when it's all in the same volume, I'm not gonna do it in that tutorial because I did it before a few times. Just check out the previous tutorials, guys. Okay, so that is for that part. Breakdown, same drums. But bass isn't the same. Breakdown bass, I think that's the same bass. Maybe just with more distortions. And the compression and the hoover is the same. But really cool thing that in the breakdown it opens up. And then goes back down. Keep that tension. Everything's still going on. Work together really good, and some bass shots. That works good. Nothing special, just a square surround with it. Distortions. Oh, one distortion, one EQ. Goes to a group. Distortion, compressor, and reverb and delay. I like it, that sounds really good. Check this out, this part. Yeah, Zack Evans is in the studio. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! I'm sweating, that track is hot. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, make sure to check out the Secrets digital course. Digital course includes everything you need to know in order to take your tracks to the next level and sounds much more like the pros. That course includes everything, starts from mixing, mastering, how to choose the right samples, how to make a perfect reverb and delay, and everything you need to know, how to synth your own sound, how to make your own signature sound. I invite you to check it out. Link is right here in the description. Check this out. You're not gonna regret it. And see you in the next tutorial, guys. Bye bye.